Ya ma da. What's goody to the goddess and the gods, and what's popping to the people. And like we always do about this time, it's about to be heavy tonight, though. I promise you. Uh, it's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. We're gonna do a lot. We got a lot of clips tonight. We're gonna do some heavy video study. We're gonna analyze this thing and break it down. Cause I'm tired of y'all playing like y'all don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna make sure you know what's going on. That's how we're gonna do that. Wait a minute, hold on. I ain't even booked on the book. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So it's a whole lot going on in the comment section. Oh, Yahoo to the family, peace to the wife. Y'all know. Let's get it in. So the first thing I want to do is I want to salute the new Black American hero. Y'all say y'all been looking for a hero in Black America. You say won't nobody stand up for Black America and do what's required. The black woman been complaining, said the black men don't stick up for us no more. And even though y'all overlook me, I'm still here. But I ain't talking about me today. I'm talking about the young black man who caught that sucker putting his hands on his mama and gave his ass a stairway to heaven. Yeah. Fuck him. How about that? Look, this is what I noticed. I noticed a lot of black men got your ass in the comment section justifying and rooting for the cops. Fuck your life. Drink bleach. That young man, listen. Let me explain something to you. If that hadn't been one of my queens or my mama, I'd have shot that fucker till the clip was empty, revived his ass, and put another clip in him. How about that? Fuck him. What kind of peon? You chumps won't even hit a man like that. You chumps won't even take issue with men like that. If you got a problem with a man in public, you go get your pistol. Soon as you get to beefing with a man in public, you go pop the trunk and get your thumper. I can't remember the last time I seen two men get into it and then just straight up box. No, you turkeys always pull a pistol out because you some chumps. You suckers. I'm old school. I'm 45. I like to fight. For a long time, short time, it don't matter. We do the old school thing where you tie your motherfucking t-shirt, roll your sleeves up, and goddamn it, let's get it. So therefore, that coward with a capital fucking C who had the audacity to touch that young God's mother, fuck him. How about that? And anybody riding with him, fuck your life. Anybody who had anything negative to say about that young man protecting his mother, fuck your life. Because it was black men standing right there watching. Somebody was standing there recording. And dude, girlfriend, I heard, was in the background. So if the girlfriend was in the background, then I know that's what he be doing to her at home. She was in the background laughing. What the fuck is so funny? Is you laughing now? Is you laughing when they buried that bastard? Was you laughing then? Thank you, Queen. Yeah, I took the link, but I messed up and I took it off Facebook. And they wouldn't let us upload it. So I should have grabbed it off YouTube. But I sent that days ago when I first seen it, so I wasn't even thinking. You ain't got no motherfucker. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. You ain't got no business putting your motherfucking hands on no woman, period. That's somebody's motherfucking mama. And you think little man supposed to sit there and watch somebody brutally assault his mother? And then somebody say, well, I could see why he shot him the first time, but then he followed him outside and shot him some more. So I could see why he could. Fuck your life. Listen to me. Let me give you a dramatic reenactment, general style. First, I walk up in there, bow, give his ass one. Then I grab that motherfucking pistol and I bang his ass all the way up out the doorway. Then as soon as he stumbled into the driveway, bow, I give him another one. Then I pull up on him while he falling, bow, knock him down, and bow, give him some more face off. Fuck him, that's dude mama, man. Y'all crazy as hell. I wish you would touch my goddess, boy. I'll lose my entire life on your ass, boy. I wish you would touch mine. Y'all crazy, man. I don't know what the fuck got into y'all mind where y'all think that women ain't supposed to be protected, but in where I come from, that's some sucker shit. See, in the 90s, they fucked our head up, and I can't lie, E40 is one of my favorite artists, historically. But when they came out with that Captain Save-A-Ho energy, it put it in our mind state, and ever since then, we think we're not supposed to protect women. Get that rap shit out your mind. We not talking about hoes and bitches and all of that stupid shit. We talking about goddesses who brought life to a planet. How about that? Just because you don't think she's important, that's somebody's goddess who brought life to this planet. Because that's the only way you can get here. It's through the womb of the women y'all hate. Is the only way you suckers got on this planet. So therefore, she is to be protected. And I just thank whoever needs to be thanked that wasn't us. Because boy, I'd have gave y'all ass something to blog about. I'm talking about a scene looked like something worse than Chainsaw Massacre. They'd have been like, dude lost his entire fucking mind. He was biting faces off and all kind of shit. Man, we're not finna play with mama. Nah, we don't play with mama like that. So kudos to that young man. And finally, for once, the fucking police got it right and released them people. They shouldn't have spent 60 minutes in jail. So for once, the police got it right. Justice served. Little homie protected his mother. And hopefully, opportunity will present itself for them to get into a better situation so he don't have to deal with that, or they don't have to deal with that. But shit, after the other day, his mama probably walked the street. They probably dropped rose petals for the queen to get to the gas station now. Yeah, that's what you do. Make an example out of one motherfuckers. You don't play with the queen, man. Y'all crazy. So I seen that, and I was riding with the youngin', and I was very, 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 very disappointed in black men. Black women be saying a lot, they unprotected. And with that incident, black men, y'all showed y'all true colors. Because it was a large percentage, way too many for my liking, saying that little homie was wrong. He took it too far and all this old stupid shit. Man, y'all will kill somebody over messing with your girlfriend. Somebody will give your girlfriend a vagina and you'll go kill him. But he not supposed to defend his mama? Man, y'all sound crazy. So that's that with that. Little homie did what he's supposed to do. And dude got what the fuck he deserved. And when you see how he was hitting that black woman, that's my thing. That's my thing. Gonna tell her, say one more thing and I'm knocking you out. Like, why you got all that smoke for a woman? Then he cocked back and he hit her so fucking hard, bro. And then squared up and did it again. And after that second blow, he never put his filthy hands on another human being again. Keep your hands to yourself, sucker. Learn the hard way. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be an unseen understanding. From this point on, little homie set the bar. When he was 16, little homie set the bar. He was 16. So now y'all understand the type of time we living in. If you touch a black woman, you could follow the last man who did it. Little homie just set the bar. 14. He just set the bar. So from this moment forward, if you put your fucking hands on a black woman, you could follow the last fucker who did it. How about that? How about we make that a pact between black men? The next one of y'all put your hands on a black woman, you could follow the last motherfucker who put his hands on a black woman. Y'all could be partners. And now, something you just said too down south. Now, this is very important. A lot of y'all don't understand because y'all watch too many motherfucking Hollywood movies and listen to too much rap music. So let me explain something to you. This is what the guy just said. I pray for that young man's mental for the future. See, y'all listen to these rap music videos. The queen said, oh my God, went in for a burger, left with wings. Ah, shit. Woo, that was heavy. That was fucking heavy. That was heavy. I like, whoa. What? Hey, you ever be pissed off? You ain't think of some shit? I should have thought of that. That might fucking be a t-shirt. That's my next t-shirt. Protect the queen at all times. Went in for a burger, left with wings. Oh yeah, hey, we going to put the link in the chat for me, Queen. Soon as we leave here, y'all, 8:30, we going to Clubhouse because I promise y'all gonna need to decompress after tonight. I got so much heat for y'all. This is just a warm up. I'm finna throw body blows for the next hour and some change. But I can't get that fucking burger wings out my mind. That was heavy. I forgot. I was talking it down south for a minute. Shit. Hey, but what I was saying though, when it comes to playing with these firearms, don't let these rappers and these Hollywood movies send you off. Because the human was conditioned mentally. You understand mentally, subliminally, unconsciously, subconsciously, you understand the divinity within you. So in order for you to kill each other, you had to be made to hate each other. So when you remove a life from this paradigm, it's one thing they don't show you in movies. They starting to show it more in movies now, but they don't show you this because they don't want to tell on themselves. It's something like 70 to 80% of the people who commit their first murder vomit instantly. Y'all didn't know that, did you? It's a switch because we're all is one. We're wired together. We all come from the universal consciousness. So when you remove a piece of that from this paradigm, you get sick. So literally, people will take a life, see that the life left the body, and the first thing they do is throw up. A lot of how people get caught is from the debris and shit at the crime scene. So going along with what Ray Charles said is that young man's mental health might be really heavily at risk because he's gonna have nightmares. And that's why so many people, after they first kill, they hurry up and go do it again. Because until you normalize it, it's gonna make you sick because it goes against your existence. So you would have to keep murdering people. That's why you see, so once people start killing, they start killing. Once if you don't break the barrier, you don't break it. But once you start, you start. So yeah, we're gonna be at Clubhouse at 8:30, y'all. It's gonna be heavy. But now let's start walking into some of this other stuff here. So shouts out to that young man. He stood up for his mom. That's what you're supposed to do. Anybody told him anything else is a fucking liar. And now this is what else I had? We had the yeah. Another thing too is, if y'all remember last week, I don't expect y'all to come up here and tell me I'm brilliant and I'm right all the time. But if you want to slide it in every once in a while, I'm okay with that. I just told y'all, I don't think nobody was in that fucking submarine. I told y'all. I gave y'all a couple of scenarios of what I thought happened. But one of them is, I told y'all, I wouldn't be shocked if it never even happened in the first place. If they never even got in that bitch. Now, what's the chances as soon as I say that, the next day they find it, the body's imploded. So we never seen nobody. So let me reiterate so y'all understand what happened. We got told a story about 5 rich people who got into a submarine. We seen footage of them making sure that they could all fit in the submarine. We seen pictures of the actual people. What we did not see is those people get into that submarine, get locked in, and go under and never come back. We never seen that. But we got people, we got submarines, we got pictures, we got profiles, and now we got a submarine with the people imploded. So they never had to show us anything. So they never had to show us anything. So how do you know anybody ever got in a submarine and went to the bottom of the ocean and got lost? You don't. You fucking don't. But what we do know is, was it like 700 people sunk in a no, you'll never see the bodies because the damn bodies don't exist. It never happened. Ray Charles, hey, even a blind man can see this one, baby. Even a blind man can see this one. You never seen nothing. You just think you did. And this is how they fuck with you. So you got the whole world. It's just like, let me show you when the last time they pulled this. They literally had you looking for Osama bin Laden for like 10 years. And they were showing you old footage of some dude with a cane walking through the mountains. The phone, Osama bin Laden was talking on a little bitty ass flip phone in the mountains and shit, threatening people. And then he'll say some shit in a language we don't understand. And then across the bottom of the screen, they'll put, he's now threatening the American people. But you don't speak Arabic. You don't know. He could have said, how about a hot dog? We don't know. And then after them showing us all this footage of Osama bin Laden terrorizing us from the mountains and we can't find him. Then later on, we find out he's been in the United States CIA since the 80s. You see how this thing works? It's a game. This is a fucking game, man. They play pin the tail on the donkey with your ass every chance they get. Yeah, please shut alive. Please shut alive. Please shut alive. And hold on 1 second. And if you feel so inclined to, read the banner across the bottom, because we do got black education. Black education at an all-time high. I'm gonna deal with that in a minute. So now we don't got no people. And did y'all know? Shouts out to Chizera. My son's a fucking genius. They got a damn submarine thing in Grand Theft Auto already. You can get the submarine thing and use it in Grand Theft Auto now. How the fuck they got that already? There's a new Titanic. Oh yeah. I'm definitely on their heels, guy. But yes, I'm gonna put what you said up there in a second too. But now check this out. How did they get a mod for GTA already? How'd they get a mod for the video game already? How How is there a new Titanic movie on the way out? And they got a goddamn a fake submarine thing that they're finna start letting people tour and shit. Come on, man. Y'all can't see this shit. You can't see this shit. And all of those people died on the cruise liner. I put it up on my page, y'all. I think it was 700 some people in the, what was it, Australian cruise liner sank on the same day. The same day they got y'all looking for billionaires and submarines, a real cruise liner full of real people drowned to death. They fucking play all day. Hit the like, hit the share. Let's cook. Cause they don't. We want people to tap in for this one. Now. So just think about what we're saying though. They got. You can tap in with a player with a piece, a submarine piece, and play a video game with. This incident is less than a week old. They got a movie, a Titanic movie coming out. And I bet you it's going to have something to do with that incident that just happened. And on the exact same day, a real cruise liner full of people sunk, and they barely reported it. So when you put these pieces together, something is orchestrated here. Why do we be so scared to say that? Why do we be so scared to say they did it? Because you're scared at how the people who you be around who ain't that fucking bright anyway gonna look at you like, man, I ain't with that conspiracy shit. Shut the fuck up. What is you with? The only thing you understand is shit that's right in front of your face that any idiot can figure out. If we gotta put some deep thought into it and put some pieces together, then people don't want to think no more. No, fuck that. They're doing something, and we can't keep turning a blind eye to it because we too busy doing nothing to figure out how we being manipulated all over the world. Now watch this. Little man finna bring it home for y'all. The youth is gonna have to teach y'all tonight because I see y'all don't listen to me, so I'm gonna let the youth work with y'all.
A Black Lives Matter protest, and it hurts that I have to remember that the system I was born into was built to work against me. And it hurts that I have to remember that you will happily invest more money into the preservation of wildlife than you ever will into the preservation of Black life. Let me ask y'all a question. When y'all turn on y'all TVs and witness another dead body laying down on the ground, what do y'all see? Another murder? Another sad story? Another funeral? You see the aftermath? I see a little child who just lost their father. Another single woman trying to raise a man. Another boy is going to grow up and suffer the same fate as their father, which means another woman is going to outlive her adolescent son. This country practices a culture that lacks equal rights for blacks. And I know I'm far from patriotic. So it's a little ironic that I pledge allegiance to your flag of the United States of America and to your republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for who?
Now that's sad. Y'all take y'all big grown ass to these events. You sit right there when them white folks tell you to stand up. You stand your ass up. You put your hand on your heart and you lie. It take these youngsters. See, these the new youngsters. They're not indoctrinated by this fake ass Jesus. They don't believe none of this shit y'all got tricked into believing. So they're not scared like you. These youngsters is gonna save us. You hear what that youngster said? This is y'all pledge. Look how y'all treat us. This is not for us. Soon as all of us adults get the same attitude as that youngin', man, we'll be free in 1 year. I'm talking about real freedom. I ain't talking about this fake shit where you can't say nothing and can't do nothing, but you can spend money with them. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the real deal. This was just something I ran into and it touched me. I said, a little man kicking. He kicking it. But now we're gonna get into this industry. So now here's the, oh my goodness, is this is The one, it's always, God damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this on my own. God damn it. You gonna like this one though, down south. You gonna like this one though. So somebody sent me y'all know me. I'm on the fence about Charleston White. He 50-50. He hit or miss. Sometimes he hit, sometimes he don't even see the goal. But he said something that kind of broke my heart, man. In certain way, it didn't break my heart. He actually brought me back around. So, like about 6 months ago, I ran into this dude that was breaking down. And it's crazy. I found everything I've been looking for, but the dude I was looking for. So about 6 months ago, I ran into this dude that was breaking down some of the hidden stuff in R&B lyrics. But it old school R&B. And that was my first time thinking, like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me Patty and them was on bullshit? And so I said to y'all, I had watched it for like about an hour or something, and the next week I was supposed to do the show on it. I got sidetracked and started doing all kind of shit and completely fucking forgot I was gonna do it. That was like 6 months ago. So when somebody sent me, just so y'all know, my inbox is primarily for information. People send me shit all the time that they want me to do on the show. So if y'all got some ill shit that you run across and you want me to take a look at or break it down, the guy Get Fresh be sending me stuff all the time. Everybody be sending me stuff all the time, man. I'll break it down or I take a look at it or we'll pull it up on the show. But so my partner sent me, matter of fact, Get Fresh FM sent it to me. My partner Effie sent me some Charleston White shit. He said, I know you gonna know what to do with this. So I was checking it out, and Charleston White was breaking down the little sneaky shit in these lyrics. Now, that's why I say sometimes he hit or miss, because he was on this rant. You know, Charleston White be drunk as hell. He on this rant screaming, free R. Kelly. But he was saying, what I get the point he was trying to make. Reason why he's trying to make is, how you gonna lock R. Kelly up when everybody around here was doing the same shit and even singing about it, and you ain't doing nothing to them? Because you know, Jay-Z, Damon Dash, and R. Kelly was all fucking a little underage. And I'm pretty sure DMX nasty ass got in on it too. Cause he say when he did, I don't know how. Now I ain't gonna accuse him of it because I don't know how long she was in the industry. No, fuck that. He's still nasty. I don't know how old she was when he did that movie with her and Jet Li, but she couldn't have been no more. If she was grown, she was 18. Shit, still he was in his 30s. You nasty motherfuckers. Either way it go, he said he asked her to go out on the red carpet. She said, yeah, he went and bought a Rolls Royce just to take her on the red carpet. Now, I know she was 18, 19 tops, and he was in his 30s. So you're still a nasty fucker, DMX. Now, but now, some of these lyrics, that's what Charleston White was on. He was breaking down the lyrics. He break down that DMX song, whatever games is being played, how's it going down? And then he said he was breaking down an old girl, and he said she looked like she was 11 with curls. He was talking about how good she looked, and he said size 7, she looked like she was 11 with curls. Wait. She looked like she was 11 with curls. He was breaking down how attractive the young lady was. Then he showed that scene, and now anybody who know me know, God is my witness. One movie, personally, I'm somebody who don't really like hood movies. I never really got into the hood movie thing. It's not my thing. And I hated Belly. Out of all of the hood movies, that's like my absolute least favorite. I never liked Belly. Y'all was Belly crazy, all of y'all. Y'all loved it. I hated that movie. But it's one scene that we all completely fucking overlooked. And I'm guilty. And when Charleston White put it out there, I felt guilty than a motherfucker because I never caught it. when DMX girl call the old girl and say, "Hey, is you fucking Tommy?" And she say, "No, I can't because I'm only 16. So Tommy said we can't fuck, but I sucked his the other day. Woo! Now I know it's just a movie, but that's what I mean when I say you fuckers got no morals. You couldn't, anybody who know me know for a fact this is not cap. You could have never got me to play that part, not for $1 million. You could have offered me $1 million and I would have turned it down for you to insinuate that I let a 16-year-old give me oral sex. Just the insinuation is too much for my spirit. We let that slide that a 16-year-old, because we thought, well, shit, yeah, he 18, at least. No. She can't give you oral sex either. She's 16. You sick fuck. You took that role. That makes you a fucking pedophile. See, we overlook shit. But you can't overlook that. Not when he in the song talking about she looked so good. She looked like she was 11 with curls. No. That's more weirdo shit. You're a fucking perv. And we gave him a pass when he died. Oh, they killed DMX. Yeah, I broke that whole thing down. DMX took a picture on the cover with goat blood. DMX was one of them. He played a game like he didn't know what was going on. Fuck out of here. Anyway, so now, what about that LL Cool J song, the big old butt. Someone Brenda got a big old butt. I went to the high school about 3 o'clock to try to catch the cuties riding my jock. Now, I'm gonna give him a little bit of room because I checked and I did the homework. He was 21 when he wrote that song. Now, it could be said that there's some 18-year-olds there. So it's a little bit of room for him to say, well, yeah, I was going to the high school, but I was only going for the seniors. But if you keep listening to the lyrics, it get super predatory-ish and super pedophile-ish. Just keep listening. He said, I went to the high school around 3 o'clock to try to catch some cuties, ride my jock. Girls all over, the kind I adore. I felt like a kid in a candy store. Wait. Uncle L, hold on now. You ain't just talking about the seniors no more. You done went somewhere else. Now you feel like a kid in a candy store at the high school, and you 21 and rich. I don't know why you there. I know some 21-year-old broke niggas that used to go back to the high school, but why is a 21-year-old millionaire going back to the high school looking for girls? It's kind of beyond my comprehension, LL. He always sending you his shit. Well, tell that motherfucker, first of all, we don't trust whatever he got going on with his hair. We not doing that. We not doing music with no black man wearing a motherfucking Little Richard Pompadora type joint. We not doing that, fam. I can't let you do that, guy. You like my little bro. I cannot let you get on the track with Uncle L and he got that motherfucking thing on the side of his head talking about Tito Jackson, his daddy. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, God. Please don't do it. Please. Now, he, and then hold on though. He get worse though, because he get to talk. Them little dudes can't offer you nothing. He get to taking, wow, man, I forgot I had the verse in my head. He get to taking a shot at the high school dudes, telling her they can't offer her nothing because they too young. He literally tell her these little boys can't offer you nothing. I forgot the way he spit it. He get past he goes straight in predator mode like these little boys ain't nothing. Them young boys ain't nothing, he say. So you realize you in a place where young boys and young girls fraternize, and you got your grown ass there. These dudes is twisted. And then this one right here gonna break my heart. My wife know right now I'm crying on the inside. My wife know this one right here hurt. He got on my boy Keith. Y'all know I'm a Keith Sweat fanatic. But y'all see, I keep it real, man. I put my favorite artist on the cover. His ass getting posterized too, because I can't let it slide because I like you. I can't pretend I don't see what I see. So I threw Keith ass on the cover too, looking like he looking at them little girls like lunch meat. But one and look, and I love this song, and I never even looked at it like this. But once you realize how these guys get down, then it starts to make sense. He said, "You may be young, but you're ready. Ready to learn. You're not a little girl, you're a woman. You may be young, but you're ready. Ready to learn. You're not a little girl, you're a woman. Oh no, keep." And then he said, "Take my hand, let me tell you, baby." Oh, Keith, no. Keith was singing to them young girls. He said, "I'm yours for the taking, so you can do what you please. Don't take my love for granted, because you're all I ever need. Hold me." Oh, no, Keith. Yes, Keith was singing to them young girls, man. No, baby, no, not Keith. Hey, then he said, "There's a right and a wrong way to love somebody, a right way to love somebody. You mean the world to me, girl." Oh my God. Hey, it sounds like an old head with some money spitting game to a young girl. That I can't lie, that's what it sounds like. School pull up on her all smooth and shit. She walking to the store and he get to spitting that same shit Keith was spitting. Tell about I'm too young for you. Ain't no little girl, you're a woman. Take my hand. Oh no. It's bad business, man. Hey, but this the thing though. When you look at it, sounds innocent if your mind ain't in that area, but then you get to looking at certain things and you see the way the industry is ran. It's a predatory industry. And so now I told y'all with the Niggas in Paris song, when Jay-Z said, "If you escape what I escape, you be in Paris getting fucked up too," he was running from a fucking rape case. He was literally running from a case right there. So now, when you get to some of these lyrics, you have to understand the problem is they got writers. See, what we do is we hear a song and we identify that song with the artist. What we not understanding is most, and I say most, I'm talking 80% of all artists, R&B, 80%, it might even be higher, but 80% of all R&B artists don't write their songs. See, that's something y'all don't know. When you look at the credits or you look at the video, it'll say song written by, produced by. Yeah, they don't write this shit. They just sing it. Okay, so now what makes a good writer? See, this is what y'all need to understand. You got an artist consultant, you got an image consultant, you got the writers, and you got the producers, you got the videographers. Okay, now, All of those people was here before you got here. All of those people have worked together with artists before you got here. So the reason why they are chosen is because they get the formula. The formula is the industry. Oh, what's to it, God? How you feeling, King? The industry is a vehicle, and that's what I'm gonna show y'all tonight. I'm just gonna talk for a little bit. I got mad clips down here, and I'm gonna show y'all that the industry is a vehicle. The reason why people get off board, because when y'all hear the word Satan, y'all get scared. Now, yeah, you know, God, we just gonna keep working, man. You know, as long as y'all here, I'm gonna be all right. So now let's break this thing down the right way. When y'all hear Satan and Satanism, y'all get scared. I don't understand why, because you believe in God and you will blame the devil for everything, but you just don't like to talk about the devil. As soon as we talk about the devil, you get spooky and say, I'm tripping, it's a conspiracy. How come there can be a God, but there can't be a devil? That don't make sense. If you got one, you got the other. You got to decide what you believe in. But what we're really talking about is energies. So you have negative and positive everything. This world is polarity. So if there's a such thing as positive energy, there's a such thing as negative energy. Just that simple. So now, the people who run this industry, you have to understand who they are. And who are the people that run the industry and what were their core beliefs? Now, you'll hear people say, you hear all the time, people say the Jews run business, the music industry. Kanye West showed you a thing. He showed you how many people were Jewish, were involved in everything. Okay, so now, who are the Jewish people? See, that's why if y'all think all of these different lessons, if you go back, I told you I'm going to do it at the end of the year. I'm going to show y'all how every lesson I taught is a story. I'm going to put the album covers, I'm going to lay them in order, and then I'm going to put the lessons behind them, and I'm going to tell y'all one story. So now, I broke down the Jews before who they were. I did it recently. I told y'all the Jews are the Canaanites. Who are the Canaanites? The Canaanites are the descendants of Cain. Who is Cain? Cain is the satanic seed. Now, what that means is the power structure, let's make it simple. The power structure on this planet is related. See how simple that was? The power structure on this planet is related. Not because I say so, because it's common sense. There's no way we could easily see. Let's work this thing backwards. We could look at the planet and see. You could look at the currency and see all of the different currencies got the pyramid and the eye on them. All the different currencies got aliens embedded in the framework. So when you see these hidden messages within the currency, and you see the all-seeing eye on multiple currencies, then that lets you know you're dealing with one singular thought process. Now, how could you possibly get everybody to behave the same way? That's impossible, unless it's the same people. Now, you got all of these different religious stories, but all of these religious stories tell of a God, some fallen angels or demons, and this God fighting for this planet and the people on it. Okay. So why y'all don't believe that when we get to talking about it? Soon as we get to talking about it, y'all say conspiracy. I'm telling you the same thing that every religious text ever said. Some gods, demons, aliens, whatever the fuck you want to call them, came to this planet, hijacked it. The people and these gods are fighting. Simple. CMB in the building. Shouts out to the CMB. What's up, family? So now, these are simple things that we don't have to see. When we put the words on there, y'all get confused and it gets argumentative. So I'm telling y'all how the words lead to simplicity. Now, we could take all of that extra shit and say simple. According to every religious text that ever hit this planet, a group of species came to this planet, took it. Every time my frequency go out, that means I just said some shit that hurt, just so y'all clear on that. They only fuck with me when I'm on fire. So now we're going to keep it simple all night. So Black Dave in the building, what's to it, God? So now we're going to keep it simple all night. So now let's bring it from there to here. I've proven week after week after week, it's the same people in power. Same family, same people in power. Now, if that's the case, hold on, we're gonna go to something real quick. Where it go? Okay. No, I say that. So a lot of this is signs and symbols. So now we was with the music. Now what I found in these lyrics is these are encoded messages. Now, Satanism is an energy. So we're talking about an energy that opposes, if you have an ultimate good, you have an ultimate evil. So you're just saying an energy that opposes the ultimate good. That has to exist. If there's an ultimate good, it has to have an opposing force. So now what happens is they use signs and symbols to make sure that they're all on the same page. I'm going to break it down so everybody can make sense out of it. So when you see them doing like this and doing like this, that's just communicating to each other. This is the devil. Horns, and these are the horns. This is the tail. When you see entertainers doing like this, I don't care what they tell you. They're lying. This is the devil horns. That's the tail. Devil horns and tail. Anybody telling you anything else is a fucking lie. Period. We don't got to keep playing games with people and going back and forth. This is information that you can easily tap into. Please hit the like. Please hit the share. We're going to cook. And everybody, we're going to Clubhouse after this and cook even harder. So now watch this. So now we're going to start in the music. I was finding, I'm going to show y'all something simple, then I'm going to play a video for you. So now, you got a group called Atlantic Star. Now, something simple right there. What is the Atlantic Star? See, right there. If you blink, you'll miss it. What is the Atlantic Star? We don't even know. We just hear the group, Atlantic Star, and we gone. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what the Atlantic Star is. I love this shit, y'all. Atlantic Star is a military campaign medal instituted by the United Kingdom in May 1945 for award to British Commonwealth forces who took part in the Battle of the Atlantic, the longest continuous campaign of the Second World War. So now, what was the Second World War? The Second World War was when they dethroned Hitler and brought the Jews to America. Those Jews that they brought to America, the Jews and the Nazi scientists for Operation Paperclip, they brought 1,000 Nazi scientists to America. That's who reframed and built your country. Your education and all your infrastructure for America comes from those German scientists that they brought here. So the Atlantic Star is a badge of honor commemorating that process, the war that created that process. So you think a group of black kids from somewhere just thought we should call ourselves the Atlantic Star? No, that's way too fucking deep for some high school black kids. But we don't think about that. So when you hear that name and you see what it means, then we immediately know this was what? A group put together by the establishment. Simple. Why is it? Now, look at Patti LaBelle's hand. That's the 666. You got 666. Anytime you see this 666, what do you see Drake do? He do this and he put it over his eye. That's the all-seeing eye with the 666 over it. That's the same eye on the back of your dollar with the 666 over it. They know what they're doing. You just don't know. So when you see Patti LaBelle, and now let's deal with Miss Patty. She just had a show not too long ago, and she was doing her show, and they came and handed her some flowers. And right after they handed her the flowers, she started vomiting like crazy on the show. They took her out, brought her back. When they brought her back, she was dancing, family. What the fuck? They done took Patty back there and switched her. They brought her all. She was barely walking across the stage. They handed her some flowers. She said thank you. She sniffed them. She sat them down, and she was holding her stomach, and they rushed to her, and she just started vomiting all over the place. They took her out to the back. She came back talking about she had some bad fish. And then she was dancing like a motherfucker. Nah, you ain't tricking me, Patty. They switched demons on your ass. You ain't tricking me. I know what the deal is. Oh, I got you, Black. I got you. Yeah, I've been back in my clothes bag lately, man. I got some heat, man. I did a Martian joint yesterday. Woo, you'll like that one too, God. I said I had a alien on there and said I'm probably a Martian. That motherfucker was tough. But oh yeah, CMB always salute CMB in the house. So now look, let me see. I'm finna look through these and see which one I want to start with because I got a lot on them, y'all. Which one is this? What's this?
Going on at his birthday party. Kanye's made his.
Oh yeah. Did y'all hear about Kanye's birthday party? Hey, CMB, y'all in the building. Y'all can vouch for me. I'm one of the only people that was firing Kanye ass up when everybody was jumping on his bandwagon. I was firing his ass up, and I told y'all he's a fucking snake and you can't trust him. Now you watch his birthday party. He just went crazy about his daughter on the internet dancing like Ice Spice, and he was complaining, saying she been exposed to too much. Then, now, he's at his new birthday party, and he doing that thing. Now, in my opinion, this is slavery. When they got them women that lay on the thing and you eat food off their body, like, I'm supposed to lay still for a 5-hour party with coleslaw on my vajayjay? That shit ain't cool. That, to me, is slavery. You can't convince me that she doing this shit willingly. I think every one of them is a goddamn hostage and just can't tell you. That's my opinion. I don't got no proof. But either way, Kanye threw his birthday party, and he got a bunch of naked white women laying on the table with with food all over their body parts. And sick-ass Brother Polite had his ass there. But either way it go. But he got the little girl there walking up to the ladies picking food off their body. First of all, why the fuck is your daughter there at an adult party where there's naked women laying around with food covering their privates? And then, why is your daughter picking the food off the body parts? What the fuck? Oh yeah, you know I'm a cook up here, Al. You know I'm a cook. Yes. So now I'm looking at Kanye like, hold on. You just caused that scene and you got your daughter on weirdo time too, huh? But we're going to tap in.
Social media after taking a long break and getting married to his new wife. But after footage was released of inside his birthday party, people are starting to wonder what exactly was he thinking. I specifically can't show you this part of the video since there's a woman lying down on a table with no clothes on while people are grabbing food off of her. But the most disturbing part is that he had his 9-year-old daughter there also grabbing food off of the naked woman. So my question for you is,
first of all, who the fuck is that? That's the first thing we got to deal with. See, y'all let shit slide that I'm not willing to let slide. Who the fuck is this big nigga? That's not Kanye West. Who the fuck is this nigga with the shoulder pads that look like he'll rip your body into pieces? That's not Kanye fucking West. Y'all can't see that. That's why I put him on the flyer. Let me show y'all this shit. That's why I put him on the flyer. Look how fucking big he is. And what the fuck is his wife wearing? He got her wearing a tire to cover her face or some shit. Hey, man, I've been too hard on them Islam dudes. If this type of shit is what's headed next, I get them Islam dudes a break for covering their woman whole body up. He made her put a tire on. Kanye, you's a sick motherfucker. But what the fuck is that, bro? He looked like a linebacker for the Minnesota Vikings. Get the fuck out of here. That's not Kanye West. Yes, there you go. Now we cooking. Y'all see what Black Dave say? That's Clone Ye West. Yes, that's what the fuck that is. That's not no motherfucking Kanye West, man. You ain't tricking me. You're not tricking me. That's not Kanye West. This dude is fucking huge. Do y'all remember? Hold on. Do y'all remember just a little while ago when he was doing that motherfucking Hold on for a second. Just a little while ago, when he had on his little jacket and he was holding up his cell phone complaining about the Jews, that's Kanye West. This big motherfucker that looked like he tackle quarterbacks, that ain't Kanye West. That ain't Kanye. Y'all remember Dave Chappelle went to Africa and came back looking like he hooping the NBA. Because they got them clones, they got prototypes. You know the white boy fantasy is always to be buff. So when they made the clone prototypes, they ain't make no fat pudgy dudes. All the clones be ripped. So I shouldn't say that because I'm going to be ripped next summer and then y'all going to say I'm a clone and shit. And I've been saying that for the last 3 summers, so it's 50-50. Hey, but look though. This that's not Kanye. So now we just gotta understand it be some wicked shit going on. But I want to set the tone with this right here. Oh, I don't see a lot of the what I couldn't get, and it's sad what I couldn't get. It's fucked up. I really wanted y'all to see the lyrics from some of these songs, but they wouldn't let me take them off, man. That the lyrics to these songs, they be encoding and talking to Satan. Like that Patti LaBelle, When Somebody Loves You. When you really look at the song and break it down, she talking about some other shit. You just got to understand, because they say stuff that ain't logical, but you caught up in the music and the song, so you don't think about it. Then I'm the type that once somebody points something out to me, I can't ignore it. And that's the type of thing. But I want y'all to hear this brother called Smart Guy. But he said a lot of shit. He went on that New York barbershop show and they was attacking him. He was the only one trying to tell you how sick the industry is. But now, for all of y'all who think I be going too hard about what the industry dudes be on, this is a dude who is actively in the industry, and he gonna flat out come tell y'all.
I know drugs. Hey, I'm looking for drugs. You don't have you to really stay at me on the Stadium Red. What? Listen, bro.
A lot of these niggas that's complaining is getting fucked,
but bro,
because these niggas really wasn't getting it.
Right. So that's a good point.
That's
the
problem.
Because
but every artist is not a hustler.
But listen. But they give the consumer, they give the general public the perception that this artist is a hustler. Mm-hmm. So if you really a hustler, you sitting back like, I would have never done no shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you see it. You listen to what he's saying.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. You're not even getting what he's saying.
I am.
No, but we all building, right?
No, what I'm trying to tell you, he may think like, oh, this person is a hustler. No, he was never a hustler. The image was put out.
Okay, now and they sold the image, and they sold your image to an audience. Mm-hmm. Now, for you to come out and complain about you getting fucked by a label, it makes you look bad because they already sold you as a hustler to the people.
Is you're saying that he should not be complaining, even though he's getting fucked.
But they getting fucked literally though. Like, let's be clear on this. Mm-hmm. They're getting penis in their butt. No, I'm being honest with you. I gotta tell you, they're getting penis in their butt.
Yeah.
For real.
A lot of these niggas have to do the show.
No.
This goes back to what I was asking. You really believe that? You really believe that really actually happens?
Bro, what? Listen, bro. Listen. Oh, man. Yes, man. You know what I mean? Listen, bro. Listen. All right, check it. That's why you got to, everybody watching this, go back and watch the Math Hoffa interview. Mm-hmm. I kind of like broke it down. And Math was trying to get me to say the names and shit, like really say niggas' names. I'm like, I ain't gotta do that because I don't want to fuck brothers' lives up like that.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. The music business is ran by the devil. So the music business is only designed to get as many people to go away from God as possible. So what happens is the devil needs workers. And by workers, he needs people who have influence, who can mislead or misguide people away from the light into the darkness. So this is why the artist is powerful. So the artist is the mouthpiece. Okay? That artist is the mouthpiece between the devil and the fan. And the artist's job is to get you to throw up these weird signs. What are you doing this for? This is the Baphomet. I don't fuck with this. So don't think I'm throwing this up because I don't fuck with this. I'm just showing you when you see these signs, when you see the checkerboards, when you hear them talking about demon time and drill and kill and all this shit. Even the actual beat and the BPM, it's all 808 drums. This is all low vibrational shit. So what happens is the artist is only the tool used to push the message of the devil. It's a spiritual war. So what happens is, in order for that artist to be in position to even mislead the people, they have to be worthy. This is hazing. This is the hazing aspect of it. So when you look at colleges, you look at fraternities, you have to be hazed in order to get to pledge, to be a pledge.
That's a fact.
In order to climb the ladder in the music industry, you have to be hazed. And when you're getting hazed, you're getting fucked in your ass.
So you think
know what I'm
say like basically
this homosexual ritual.
The higher they get is more hazing they gotta
yes,
do?
because it's more. You gotta people listen, and it's not about being a conspiracy theorist. God said this: "My people will perish due to lack of knowledge." All right, you look at the name of your show. So you got to do the science. You got to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You got to look at what's going on so you understand the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're in a fraternity, right, or you're in the army, or you whatever it is, there's levels. You can't get, if you're a police officer, a sergeant, they got stripes on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got stripes for reasons. Them bars represents years, nigga. You heard?
Yeah.
So in order for you to climb this ladder, every ladder of success, there's a level of hazing attached to it. These are the rituals, but they're evil and satanic because the whole industry is ran by the devil. I didn't say you can't be successful. You just can't be successful in the music industry and still keep your soul. You can't go to hell and say, hey, I'm bringing my AC. You feel me? So these artists, they're getting fucked in the ass because that's their ritual. That's their rite of passage to get to the next level of witchcraft, magic, or whatever that is. And the reason why I expose it, not because I'm trying to be the cool motherfucker, is I want black people to understand that we have to stop letting these other people from not in our culture dictate how we create and how we.
What you mean, Queen? You couldn't understand what he said. You're gonna let me know what you're talking about, but basically this is what I've been telling y'all. Like every time I say the homosexuality in the music industry, people think I'm bugging, and when I say it's everybody, people think I don't think it's everybody. So this dude is in the industry. He ain't somebody. This dude is literally in the industry, and he's somebody important. And he gonna tell you, like, I got a Maserati truck outside. I'm not broke. I'm not hurting. I don't need no deal. None of that shit. I'm good. I'm eating. He said, I sell my own music. I still sell CDs. He's talking about he did an interview. It's a dude named Math Hoffa. He got a show called Barbershop Talk. So it was a barbershop talk with Smart Guy. And he go in like, it's a whole little breakdown where he just tell you about the industry. And he was really the only one. It was like the whole barbershop against him. And that's what made me rock with dude. Cause that be me most of the time. It be me believing what I believe in a room full of non-believers, and I be at war. And that's what I was saying the other day in Clubhouse. Like, I'm used to the odds being against me. I don't got no issue with that. My information I bring to the table is super unconventional. So it's going to be rare that I walk into a room with these ideals and the room be in agreement. Are you fucking kidding me? 75% of my life is spent convincing people that I'm not fucking crazy. So I don't got no issue with that. But I like people who got the guts, the fortitude to go out on a limb and say, hey, I'm not like y'all and I'm okay with that. I don't believe what you believe and I'm okay with that. But I could bag up what I'm saying. I don't got to be hostile, but I could bag up what I'm saying. It's an intelligent brother, but like he said, these is rituals. And see, we don't understand the point of rituals, and we don't understand energy. So when I get you to do something that goes against your natural energy, that is how you open the door for possession. Most of the artists you see are demonically possessed. And when you break that down, it's not as difficult as y'all think. A demon is an unsettled frequency. Everything is energy and frequency. So you got a frequency that is unresolved and it's just roaming freely. And then you have the interview is just it's barbershop. Look up barbershop with the smart guy. It should pop up. Barbershop or barbershop talk with the smart guy. If you just look up smart guy, it'll pop up though. Because it's one of his bigger interviews. But now, so what we talking about is energy manipulation. That's all you dealing with. Let's take it out of the realm of spooky. Demon is a frequency. It's just an energy frequency that's unsettled. And if your energy is unsettled, then what you're doing is basically you're providing a home or a host for that energy. The energy don't know where to go, and you don't know where to go, so you become a easy target. Now, because these demons, they smart just like anything else. If a homeless person stand outside of a certain restaurant and eat better than they did at another restaurant, then this homeless person is going to make that restaurant where they frequent. So the music industry has been turning out confused spirits for 100 years. So demons kind of know, hey, this is where we can come up at. It's really that simple. We make it too complicated because words scare us. But so now what I'm doing is, like I told y'all, what's natural? What's natural is that a man has an Audi and a woman has an innie. The creator designed it to fit like a puzzle. When you do the opposite of that, you go against nature. But it could be a choice or it could be forced. If it's a choice, that's different. But when I put you in a position where I force you to go against what's natural for personal gain, you could do it, but every time you do, I'll distort a piece of your energy. And then your energy will get to a space where it's so distorted, it becomes confusion. And then that's when you're open for pretty much anything. That's why you'll see rappers and entertainers, they progressively get worse and worse and sicker, because every time you go against what's natural and you're forced to do it, you lose a piece. Now, people make decisions against what's natural, and your response will be a lot slower for it to become negative. But when you're forced to go against nature, your inside slowly deteriorates. And you can see the progression of that in these artists. Now, I'm going to go to something else. Let me see if this is the one.
Cardi B came out saying her music.
Oh, yeah. Now, this going to add validity to what we was talking about. Now, this is a year ago when Cardi B had a breakdown. She be having a lot of breakdowns. It's an angel inside of Cardi B. She's struggling to find her way back to divinity. Cardi B not one of them, but they turning her. Cardi B is not one of them, but they're turning her. Every once she be having them Kanye West outbursts, but Kanye West, I'm not even gonna put her in that level. Kanye West is sinister. He's a manipulator. I believe Cardi B is pure, but they got her. And you could see because she zonks in and out of shit. And sometimes she come out and say some super real shit. Now she gonna have a breakdown, and in this breakdown, she gonna admit that it's demon possessions in these songs.
It's demons and she wants out, she wants to get away, and then later she deleted this, but somebody of course recorded it and posted it. So we're gonna react to this today. You got to remember, in Satan's body is music. Was the worship leader of heaven. Although the Bible doesn't explicitly say that, we know that the devil had a part to play when it came to music in heaven, was cast down to the.
Now that's another part, that's an important part that we always forget. When we had these discussions, Effie, what's happening, guy? Hey, we started with the Charleston, man, and we've been going since then. I gave you a shout out too, King. So now a very important piece of this that we always miss is when we say Satan was in control of music. So if the scriptures say, now we not Bible thumpers, but we decode the scriptures. Now in the scriptures they tell you that Satan has a huge musical influence and he was in control of music in heaven. So if Satan was in control of music in heaven, how naive are we to believe that listen to this, the same scripture that tell you Satan was in control of music in heaven also tell you Satan is the god of this planet. But we think Satan don't got nothing to do with the music on this planet. So he is in control of music in heaven. He's the god of this planet. But he just came to earth and decided, you know what, I ain't fucking with the music no more. Nah. God kicked me out. I ain't interested. Come on, man. You got to use common sense. So if this entity was in control of music, then this entity is in control of music. So now we got to go to what we say. Remember, we say the 3.4 hertz or 34 hertz was considered the God frequency. 3 and 4 is 7. 7 is the number of divinity. Now, that 3.4 or 34 hertz frequency got switched to 44. And we already talked about the 44 and the 8. And the 8 is synonymous with death because it's recycled energy. You can't elevate from the number 8. There's no elevation. So now they switched the frequency to 44. And what's the number one thing in hip hop? The bass line, the 808 drum. You see how this thing works? So the frequency got switched to 8. And the number one drums in there is the 808 kick drum. Do y'all understand that from a musical perspective? Every time a beat goes on, it goes to war with your body. Am I getting too deep, or is y'all paying attention to what I'm saying? The God frequency was 34 megahertz. They switched it to 44. So they took it from the God frequency and put it on number 8. And I keep telling y'all, 8 is synonymous with death. And then they gave you the 808 drum. More. And now, as a result, look at rap music. Murder, 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 hate, 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 hate. You know what this is called? This is called witchcraft. But as they say, y'all ain't ready for that conversation. This is what you got to understand. They give you these words and make shit spooky so you stay away from it. What if I told you you experience and are a victim of witchcraft every single day since you've been on this planet? You don't understand it because technology has confused you. Technology is sorcery. Your cell phone is witchcraft. We passed. This is the 2023. We don't need old ladies stirring it in a pot full of boiling rabbit stew and shit. They took it from there. That was the old days. They learned how to take that pot of boiling stew and do the same thing with technology. It's the exact same shit. They just do it with buttons now. Same shit. So now, what is witchcraft? Anytime I could take the elements and manipulate them and get people to do things I want them to do. Okay, well, I ain't even got to dig off into all of that. So now, watch this though.
And so what do you think the devil's going to use on earth? Music. Music has this demonic, this intoxicating power in the demonic realm to influence, to control. So it's no wonder the devil uses these celebrities, these musicians, these hip hop artists to further his agenda. Some people will downplay this, but as you'll see over and over, artists coming out talking about the dark side of music, the rituals, the witchcraft, the magic, and all the stuff that goes on in the music industry. Let's check this out, what Cardi B has to say about her latest song and how it is causing demons to be activated in her. Okay, so this is the tweet she put out with a 1.5-minute voicemail that she later went and deleted, but someone had captured it and posted it. So let's listen to this and let's react to this.
Having these weird, I've been having these weird feelings lately, and that's kind of why I didn't want her to do this song, Shake It, or like any drill songs, because it's like these songs are activating like these demons that I killed.
So she says, I've been feeling weird. I didn't want to do this song, Shake It, that just came out. By the way, this is one of the biggest artists in our generation, secular artists, that has hundreds of millions of views, hundreds of millions of followers and plays. And she's saying, I didn't want to do this because this song activated demons. So this is not just us saying this music's demonic, activates demons. This is her own words here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that girl anymore. Like I just want to be a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that old Cardi anymore.
And this is sad. You know, my heart goes out to a lot of these celebrities that are demonized, that are working for the devil, that have made contracts with Satan, that have claimed to sell their souls. Is they oftentimes change their mind and they don't want to live this life. And where are they going to go to get free? Where are they going to go to get deliverance? The church doesn't preach it. Christians don't preach it. So they don't realize that they get trapped in this life. And she's like, man, I just want to be a mother. I want normal life. I don't want to be this person anymore. And then again, she deleted this right after. But to me, this is a cry for help. This is a cry for deliverance, a cry for freedom, and it's just
that
interesting.
Lifestyle.
So I left the
time
lifestyle.
ago, bro. Like, I don't want to be that anymore. Like, and she's coming back. She's coming back, bro. Like,
now, understand something. This is the most important part. She said, I don't want to be her anymore, and she's coming back. Jay-Z got this personality he identified with. He used to call the Rain Man. Y'all heard Eminem call himself the Rain Man. Y'all heard Drake call himself the Rain Man. The Rain Man is a demonic entity. Kobe Bryant had this show before he died called The Muse. A muse is like literally like your other personality to take over that allows you to do what you're not physically or mentally capable of. It's another energy that you channel. So like Kobe Bryant used to call himself the Black Mamba, and he say the Black Mamba was the guy that'll dunk on you and then step on your face afterwards. Like the Black Mamba was heartless on the court. He didn't have no friends. Kobe Bryant is a nice guy, so I had to develop something that was the opposite. So he came up with the Black Mamba. Beyonce tell you she's real shy and reserved. She says Sasha Fierce is who does her performance. She would never be able to do that stuff if it wasn't for Sasha Fierce. What they're doing is channeling other entities. Denzel Washington with Training Day. Remember, all these artists tell you that they go in these roles and they can't get out of them. Denzel Washington never played a role like Training Day before. He had to channel the spirit, and people will tell you he didn't come out of that role for a long time. Heath Ledger, the dude who played Joker. When they called Jack Nicholson and told him that Heath Ledger had just committed suicide, Jack Nicholson said, I told him not to play that role. I told him be careful with that role. Jack Nicholson said that role possessed him. It's a demonic spirit attached to that Joker role, and he said it possessed him. You got people who say they scared of Jack Nicholson because he always play a bad guy or some type of killer. He said, and when he's in that mode, he don't come out of it. So even after they're done filming and all that shit, he's still stuck in serial killer ass behavior the whole time. So people don't even like being on set around him when he in his mode. These people are channeling other entities that's allowing them to do things that they wouldn't normally do. Now, I know this sounds like a whole bunch of extra shit, but you can't believe in God and don't believe in the devil. And if you believe in the physical world, then you have to believe in the spiritual world. Because y'all will say y'all got a spirit, but don't believe in the spiritual world. That's kind of ass backwards. And then check this out. I had an interesting thought when I was talking about Aretha Franklin and them. They call it soul music. Isn't that something? Just think about what that means. That's a two-way meaning. We only look at it one way. It could be coming for the soul, coming from the soul, or it could be coming for the soul. We only look at it coming from the soul. But what if it's a two-way mirror, coming from the soul and coming for the soul? Because you lose a lot of yourself in this industry and in these lyrics. Let's get I got one of these I'm gonna save for next week. But I wonder if this the one.
Lab grown meat to the American public.
Oh yeah, this the one. This the one that I'm gonna double back on that. This the one that the guy was talking about the lab grown meat. Play what back? Oh, I don't know what you mean. Let me know what you're talking about, God.
Shall the trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? And the people not be afraid.
Dreams.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. There's so much different stuff. I don't even know where to start.
For you, there's a much deeper and much more Luciferian meaning behind the iconic brand's red dot encased in a circle. If you take a close look at the mascot the retail giant has chosen to represent itself with, the layers of deception begin to disappear.
A white dog with 2 concentric circles around his left eye.
One-eye symbolism, or the evil eye, is most often associated with the veneration and invocation of the ancient Egyptian god, Horus.
The Eye of Horus.
Highlighting a dog's left eye is a blatant astrological reference to the celestial body the Egyptians used to represent the Eye of Horus, the dog star Sirius.
The star Sirius.
The dog star.
The dog star, because the dog star was everything to the ancient Egyptians.
Sirius is said to have been the most important star in the ancient world. It was considered the brightest star in the heavens, many times brighter than the sun. The Great Pyramid was built to synchronize with Sirius, so that the light of this star would shine into the queen's chamber to cast a beam upon an initiate during a ritual. It seems strange then that Sirius should be related to the founding of America. According to Masonic author David Oveson, the Declaration of Independence was signed when the sun was in alignment with Sirius in July of 1776.
Now y'all see just how methodical they are. The Declaration of Independence, they signed it at a perfect time when the sun was aligned. This is the type of shit that they be on. Y'all think this shit just be random. These people are calculated. That's why they're getting away with it. They're using the solar system and the planet and the alignments and all of the energies to know what to do and when to do it. If you work with the planet, you can do anything. So they're just using all the elements that we understood, that they now understand, to enslave us.
The thing about all Freemasonry is that symbolism is ultimately very important. They don't put a lodge in the east because it's a nice place and it looks good. They put it in the east. The masters have put it in the east because
The rising sun.
It's the rising sun. You're catching the energies of the light.
As Dr. Hieronymus revealed earlier, the real light shining in the east for the Egyptians was not merely the sun, but the light of the dog star, Sirius, which some believe holds a more sinister implication.
This dog star also has relations to the idea of modern-day ceremonial magic and modern-day masonry.
This was especially true for 20th century occultist and Freemason Aleister Crowley, who openly practiced ceremonial magic and was a member of a secret order called the Order of the Silver Star. The Silver Star was a reference to Sirius.
Masons teach that at the center of every Masonic lodge, there's a five-pointed star right underneath the altar upon which the candidate is obligated. But the thing is, what they don't tell you is that five-pointed star represents Sirius, which is regarded as a satanic symbol.
Masonic philosopher Albert Pike wrote that Sirius still glitters in our lodges as the blazing star. The blazing star is an ancient Gnostic term for Sirius, and as shown here, is symbolized in Freemasonry by the five-pointed star or pentagram. Because Sirius is said to arise in the east, it also became known as the Eastern Star. But Sirius was also associated with the Egyptian goddess Isis, and here, as we connect the dots, a more complete picture begins to emerge. For the Egyptians, the rising of Sirius in the east preceded the annual flooding of the Nile River, which for them was a magical event. It was also the time that the goddess Isis would appear and give birth to Horus, the divine child of the Egyptian Trinity. The all-seeing eye is also called the Eye of Horus, and in Freemasonry, Horus symbolizes the Masonic concept of a Christ. Throughout all history, it has been said that the capstone to the Great Pyramid of Egypt has been missing, which is why the all-seeing eye of Horus floats in its place above the pyramid on the back of the dollar bill. According to occult philosophers, the light which illuminates the eye comes not from the sun, but from the dog star Sirius.
Subsequently, when looking for a deeper understanding of the attributes and personification of Horus, the entity synonymous.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, brother.
Has relinquished his will and surrendered his soul to the god of theater. In this photo, he's broadcasting his spiritual allegiance, proudly displaying the Eye of Horus, the hallmark of the Dionysian cult.
Damson Idris was cast in Snowfall to magnify and glorify the spirits of the 1980s crack epidemic, which ravaged the Israelite community and destroyed many Israelite families. Ever since Hollywood's first hit blockbuster movie, The Birth of a Nation, their mission to destroy the image of the Israelites in the eyes of the world and in our own eyes has been consistent. Though they now employ more sophisticated deception, they have not deviated from their original goal or target.
Now I told y'all I just was telling y'all about the number 8. Now y'all see little Miles Morales from Spider-Man. He got on number 42. 4 times 2 is 8. Jackie Robinson, 42. 4 times 2 is 8. This is intentional. Ain't no accidents, bro. All of this is subliminal messaging. Messages hit your subliminal first. Y'all see that? You see that?
Here's Dionysus on this lovely sculptural relief. He's carrying an amphora of wine and he's holding a wine cup in his hand. But what really strikes you is how his pose mirrors almost exactly that of the woman next to him. And overall, he's pretty effeminate. He's got a smooth chin without a beard. He's got these lovely cascading curly locks, and it even looks as though he's got breasts. Time and time again, Dionysus is described and portrayed as being androgynous, but more than that, he's also talked about as being transgender.
Their mission to destroy the image of the Israelites in the eyes of the world and in our own eyes has been consistent.
It's not hard to see that Hollywood venerates the Eye of Horus, or Dionysus.
Look at Mike.
Target has most definitely used Hollywood star power to catch the eye of the consumer and sell not only a wide array of merchandise, but sell them on the spiritual.
Hold on, y'all. I got something I'm looking for. I want y'all to see. Okay, here it comes.
In the early theatre, the actor believed himself to be possessed by the part he was playing. From our scant knowledge, we know the actor was masked and wore a long robe.
This song also features Ice Spice, a so-called Afro-Latino, symbolically holding a pink pearl, sporting her signature red afro, channeling the Greek fertility goddess Aphrodite, and the clam oyster symbolism represents an aphrodisiac. So you see, the daughters of Zion are prime targets for this sort of Greek femme fatale witchcraft.
Like Snowfall's Damson Idris, Ice Spice has allowed herself to become a conduit to a hostile Greek demon, hell-bent on spiritually sabotaging the Israelites in this great awakening. And again, her reflection in the water showcases their as above, so below spellcasting, as well as their plan to spiritually ensnare the daughters of Zion to something in the water. We further expose this agenda in our upcoming full-length presentation, The Marine Kingdom 3. Ascending to the pinnacle of the Illuminati pyramid using highly astrological Gnostic symbolism, we see Taylor Swift and Ice Spice wielding two glowing lassos which they use to rope the moon and Saturn with.
Now,
knowing that Eastern...
That's the heavy part right there. If y'all been watching me lately, hold on.
Welcome to
herself to become wielding two glowing lassos which they use to rope the moon and Saturn with.
Now, if y'all been watching me lately, these two places I've been talking about a lot. I literally told y'all Saturn is Satan, which controls this planet, used to, and then I told y'all that the new god of this planet came from the moon. So you got both of these, they put in the same video and they connected them to show you that you're dealing with the same thing right here. This is what controls your planet. Old gods, new gods. This is what controls your planet. I don't just be saying this shit. I just be saying this shit. You cannot trust anything that these people are connected to.
It was go too far.
What? I ain't mean to do that, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm looking for this. What is this?
In 1983, the CIA published the Gateway Report, a mind-bending document about military research into astral projection, out-of-body experiences, and other dimensions.
Alexa, according to the CIA.
Oh yeah, that's for next week. That's something heavy for next week. I got y'all. Okay, so this was really what's this?
Mixed feelings about
That's Kanye. All right, last thing. Oh, I want y'all to see before we go back to the music, just before I forget, when the guy that brought this up about the meat. So this is just one more quick thing. When we was looking at when we was caught up in the submarine bullshit, this is what was really going on.
This is not a parody. This is not a joke. Let's get into it. In this article from the Associated Press titled, U.S. approves nation's first lab-grown meat, chicken made from animal cells, it talks about how 2 California companies got the approval to sell this shit to us. So I'm thinking to myself, who could be that powerful to convince U.S. regulators to sell us synthetic lab-grown meat? And it's none other than our good buddy, Billy Boy Blue, who's been the primary investor in companies that are trying out different synthetic meats for us to enjoy. He's also one of the majority shareholders in Impossible Meats. So I'm thinking, this guy's just a computer wizard. He's not a nutritionist. He's not a scientist. Could he be after consolidating the food supply? I don't know. But what I do know is that Bill Gates is the largest private farmland owner in the United States.
All right. I've been told y'all about that scum Bill Gates. So that just reaffirms something I already told y'all when he buying. I told y'all last year, I said he buying up all the farm food, watch and see what happened. Now he done bought up all the farmland. Now he done bought up all the farmland and he's approving lab grown meat. Like, if y'all don't watch this, Weezer, you'll learn the hard way. But yeah, we're going to Clubhouse at 8:30, so y'all definitely tap in and so we can really further this discussion. But because when we get to Clubhouse, I'm gonna have them lyrics for y'all. I got some lyrics from these R&B singers that I couldn't bring in here with me, but I'm gonna have it in Clubhouse, and we're gonna read the lyrics and we're gonna break down the lyrics from Aretha Franklin, a few people. We got Aretha Franklin. I got damn, right off the top of my head I can't think, but we got at least 2-3 of them where we just gonna really get into breaking down what they're really talking about in these lyrics. The other thing is we just need to understand this is ceremonial. Get it out the spooky space where it's a bunch of things that you think ain't real, so you don't pay it no attention. That's no. It's all about energy manipulation. This is war. Manipulating the energy so that they can control your youth. You manipulate the energy, they can control the youth. They're doing so many things when your children come in to demoralize them and feed off of their energy. When you send your kids off to be a famous rapper, you don't go with them. You don't know what the fuck they're going through. All you do is sit in the house, home, waiting for them to send you a check or buy you a house. That's the number one thing y'all wait. My son gonna make it and buy me a house. Well, it's gonna cost him a butt shot probably. But we ain't gonna go there. Let me see something.
Use our culture, our projects, our music. You know what I'm saying?
10,000%, bro. I mean, I'm like one of those culture type of people too, and I kind of grew up like with that type of mentality.
But they getting fucked though. Let's be clear. This ain't no. When you listen, and these art they getting fucked, and they mad because they can't do nothing. You know why they can't do nothing? Let me say this last thing. They can't do nothing because the record labels, the execs, they date rape these artists. They give them transformers, so they get high, they get intoxicated, and they have transvestites fuck them in the ass. They have transvestites drug them and videotape this shit. Why? Look, bro, it just happened right in front of you niggas. The nigga with TDE, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, how you got a video out of you sucking dick and somebody sucking your dick? That's how the music business is, bro. And the reason why, let me tell you something. The reason why he was able to spin it into a win is because he committed the rest of his soul. If he wasn't with it, that nigga would have turned up dead somewhere probably. This shit is real. So
that's what I was gonna say. Do you believe that's what maybe sometimes do artists? Well, from your point of view, do you think that artists all are with it, or do you think some don't actually make it somewhere because they're not with it though?
I'm one of them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm one of them. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I'm strong. I'm marketable. When I speak, people listen. I'm top tier for the devil. Oh, you got to bend over? Nah, I'm good.
What you explained just now is what happened to Shakir Stewart.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna say the name.
Yeah. No, I mean, God bless it, brother, right? But what I'm saying is
That's how he committed
everybody in the
suicide.
music industry that you see that's successful is a homosexual.
They had some tapes on him.
That's wild.
Wait, did y'all hear what the fucking man said? Where's my CMB brothers at? Because y'all don't be believing me. He didn't say some. He didn't say every once in a while. Everybody, the man said everybody that you see that's successful is a homosexual. Why would we let some people and not others? Come on, bro. Why do you have to do it and he don't? No. If you seen them on the big screen, they're boppers.
Bro, yo, what you mean? Every single why? Let me tell you something. The reason why he was able to spin it into a win is because he committed the rest of his soul. If he wasn't with it, that nigga would have turned up dead somewhere probably. This shit is real. So
that's what I was gonna say. Do you believe that's what maybe sometimes do artists? Well, from your point of view, do you think that artists all are with it, or do you think some don't actually make it somewhere because they're not with it though?
I'm one of them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm one of them. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I'm strong. I'm marketable. When I speak, people listen. I'm top tier for the devil. Oh, you got to bend over? Nah, I'm good.
What you explained just now is what happened to Shakir Stewart.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna say the name.
Yeah. No, I mean, God bless it, brother, right? But what I'm saying is
That's how he committed
everybody in the
suicide.
music industry that you see that's successful is a homosexual.
They had some tapes on him.
That's wild right there.
People go, yo, what you mean? Every single one. You cannot, every single one. You cannot, see, when you go, what you mean? You just talking shit. No, listen, you have to be hazed. You have to be hazed first. You have to go through the hazing process. Okay? And these French motherfuckers is some freaky niggas. No, listen, yo, bro. When I mean French, I mean Vivendi. Vivendi owns the music business. Vivendi is a French company. So I say these French motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This is real shit, bro. Why you think artists? If you look, don't look at the video. Look in the video. You'll see the programming. If you go any video you watch, you just pause the video and you look in the video. You look the colors. The backdrop, the signs, and pause it frame by frame. You see it. It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. Me, I can say it because I believe in God. I didn't sell my soul. There's no skeleton in my closet. That's why they hate me. I can speak about it. You see? Because I said no. I said no. I said no to the devil. You heard?
Yeah.
Because God is greater. And I'm not built like that. I'm not with all that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not you. I'm sorry. Fuck that. I'm cool. I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? And that led me to selling my CDs.
Yeah.
That led me to selling my CDs. We still make money off CDs. I got a Maserati truck downstairs that I bought off CD money, nigga. CD money, bro. CD is the new vinyl. And the only reason record labels stopped selling CDs because they tried to take away a stream of income from the artist. So they took something away so you would be more likely to submit to their will. You feel me? CDs is good money. Vinyl is still moving. Niggas been selling vinyl from then to now.
Yeah.
Adele went diamond on vinyl. Rappers, your vinyl is the CD, nigga.
Yeah.
Fucking NFT. I'm moving to CD.
So y'all hear what he said? Every single one. Not some. Not everybody except for your favorite one. Every single one you see that's successful is a homosexual. There is no route to the top that involves you. No. I'm glad you think it. It's cool to be optimistic, but it's just illogical. We set it up this way intentionally so we can have our own personal little playground. We didn't set it up so niggas could get rich. Y'all think the rap game is so niggas could get rich? Nobody give a fuck if niggas get rich. No, there's not one. Listen to me when I tell you. There's not one white boy on this planet that give a fuck if you got 26-inch rims on your Mercedes. Not one. Don't give a shit how you feed your family or if you got the new Balenciaga. No, they don't give a shit about anything involving you except for nigga, make us some music, put that basketball in the hoop or run us a touchdown. Them the three options you niggas got. Anything past that, you're a criminal. It's designed this way on purpose. The world ain't accidentally set up, but you ain't got much. It's intentionally set up for you not to have much. Master P started out self-made, but you can't stay where he at and not play with them. Do you see what just happened? His daughter just mysteriously died of some shit. You can't. No. His daughter died right before he started a new business venture. These people don't play. Master P, hey, you can't. Everybody involved in the C Murder shit say Master P the reason why C Murder locked up. Everybody involved in the C Murder shit say Master P is the reason why C Murder locked up. We got people testifying that C Murder didn't have shit to do with nothing that night. It's impossible for him to have did it. You got people literally testifying for that shit. It's a lot of different ways to sacrifice. This is witchcraft. Yeah, P keeping C locked up because C will tell the truth. And as long as C locked up, then he got to do what P won't because P can get him touched in there. So as long as he keep C, Romeo with the shits too, of course. But then why you think Romeo just had that spaz out on his daddy? He was telling the truth. You ain't what people think. He was finna come out the closet and tell the truth. What happened? They got him back under wraps, brought him to the house, had motherfucking dinner with him and gave him a check. Calm down, boy. You about to fuck up everything. Yes. He was finna spill the beans because I'm around this bitch broke and you the ice cream man. Fuck out of here. It ain't no way around it, y'all. It ain't no, you're not finna be the one that get over on the system. If we know you as a household name, you're homosexual. And I ain't talking down on them. I'm just telling y'all it is what it is. Like dude said, it's a hazing. How do we know you one of us? Bro, y'all don't understand. You got this record exec who is clearly a homosexual. He's the one that's got to give you the okay. What's in it for him if you don't want to play ball? And y'all be like, them niggas got talent. Who give a fuck? Every nigga in the ghetto got talent. I could walk through any hood in America and find 10 rappers tonight. So who give a shit about this one? Is he gonna blow me? If not, fuck him. This is how they think, bro. This is not no charity thing. Nobody give a fuck about this little guy who thinks he can rap. I could go to his neighborhood and just point to any one of them niggers, put him in a car and take him to the studio and make him a star. He don't gotta be able to rap. I could dress him and get him a writer. Don't y'all understand? I just told y'all it's writers. Nobody gives a fuck if dude can rap. Does he have that thing that appeals to people? Do he got star power? If he got that thing that appeals to people, then the more of that he has, the more I'll work with him. If he got a little mouthpiece and know how to negotiate, I negotiate with him. But past that point, fuck this nigga. They don't care about none of us. You think this nigga made it to the NBA because he could hoop? Bro, the coldest basketball players I ever seen was in the penitentiary. I went to the penitentiary and every night in the joint was like being at the NBA finals. I didn't see NBA games better than the ones I seen in prison, bro. So nobody gives a shit about your basketball talent. This is a vehicle and we need to drive it. If you ain't gonna put on these butt shorts and a man purse and a choker and talk about the devil, fuck you. Because this little dude put on horns and some more shit. Somebody got to deal with nobody being difficult over here when I can dress this guy up and make him twerk on the devil. And you over here, we negotiating just to get you in booty shorts. This dude got on booty shorts, braids, and he's giving the devil a lap dance. We don't need you. That's true. If we understood the dynamics, because we could easily turn it off, all we got to do is quit. They can't do it without us. But they've convinced us that we can't do it without them. It's the exact opposite. We could crumble the industry tomorrow. But there's something to be said. See, it's deeper than just turning you into a homosexual. Excuse me. What I have to do is, remember what we said, I got to chip away at your inner core belief system. That's what I'm really doing. And every time I snatch away a piece of your core belief system, you lose a piece of yourself. Me as your handler, I notice the pieces that you're losing and I fill them up with what I want. So all of your empty spaces, so you think, will get filled up. But what you don't realize is you just running from thing to thing to thing to thing, trying to feel something, and you ain't gonna feel nothing because your insides are slowly leaving. Oh, my fault, y'all. This is sorcery and witchcraft. Taking the elements and getting someone to do what I want them to do against their will. That's witchcraft. That's what you're looking at. I'm gonna play some stuff from John Todd, where he break down that the industry is all witchcraft and witches. He gonna break the whole thing down. He was a witch his whole life. He come from a family of witches. He's gonna break down what witchcraft is and let you know that everyone in the industry is high-level witches. So yeah, we finna get up out of here, but we going to Clubhouse right after this at 8:30. If y'all not signed up to Clubhouse, get signed up right now. It's about to be a heavy cook, I promise you. We need all y'all in there though. Y'all know I get fired up from the people, man. If the people ain't there, I don't be feeling it. Then the queen be mad at me. I need bodies. When I got the bodies, then I feel like cooking, man. If don't nobody be there, I get sleepy. So y'all come to Clubhouse. We got the links everywhere. It's all over my page. We'll be there at 8:30 sharp, probably a little bit sooner. And we're gonna get it in. But I like that platform a little better because then I can go back and forth with y'all. It ain't gotta just be me talking the whole time. I get tired of talking. So that's what we doing. I wish well, it's cool. That's what we got Clubhouse for, because it's a lot of shit we didn't even get a chance to get to. The biggest part of this, I feel like we didn't tap into, which is the actual lyrics of some of these songs. But we finna cross over and do that now. So don't meet me there, beat me there. Knowledge is the only real power, and information is the only real currency. I love y'all. I'm gone.